Hey guys, it's Chris Daniel, your project management certification guru. In these videos, I'm going to explain everything from how to get your certification in project management, to how to change your zip code, to what your family does, to what's in your paycheck every single month through one single certification. Look, I believe you're already doing the work, right? I believe you're already managing a team or serving on initiatives or in meetings all day or meeting project deliverables and goals. I believe you're already doing it. Why not get the compensation you deserve through a project management certification? Hey guys, it's Chris Daniel here, your project management certification guru. So I want to do something a little different in this video. I want to share with you a case study. So I got a friend named Chuck, right? And Chuck is a good guy, and he's a business analyst, and he's a consultant, so to speak, in his industry, in the healthcare industry. And Chuck's been in this industry for 5 or 6 years. He's been doing project work. He's been supporting project managers because as a business analyst, they support the project manager. They're like the arms and legs of the project manager. And Chuck is well respected in his industry, in his organization, right? He works for a big healthcare firm here, not far from the DMV. And Chuck called me and he said, Chris, you'll never believe what happened. I said, what happened? He said, oh man, work was going great. And we had this new project initiative come out, and I have been putting in the work. I've been doing the 10,000 hours, like you said. I've been studying. I've been using my project management expertise and my consulting expertise. And I went to the meeting and I knew they were just going to say, Chuck, you're the new project lead for this initiative. And they said, Chuck, guess what? We're going to get you the help you need. We brought in a project manager for this role. And Chuck said his heart dropped and his stomach dropped, and he didn't know what to do, whether to be excited or upset, or he just didn't know what to do. So he reached out and called me, and we talked through it. And here's one thing I want to tell you about Chuck. Chuck's a good guy. You know, he has a daughter. He makes about $75,000 a year. He provides a pretty good life for him and his daughter. Single dad, he does well, right? But this new person they brought in, and Chuck gave me the deal. He said, they brought her in at $90,000. But here's the thing. Not only did they bring her in at $90,000, she's calling and asking me questions every hour on the hour about the initiative. Like she doesn't know anything. She's reaching out. She's emailing me about everything. She's calling me. It's like she's clueless. She doesn't really understand the organization. And I'm frustrated from that point that they would bring someone in from the outside without the expertise in the organization, someone who doesn't know the team, someone who really, all they can do is they have a background of working on projects. And I said, wow, Chuck, that's interesting. And then I just asked them one question. I said, well, is she qualified? Like, does she have a PMP, a certification? And he said, well, yeah, she does. And I said, good for her. See, I had to tell Chuck this, and I know it was a hard lesson to swallow. It was a big pill to take, but I needed for him to understand the same thing that I explained to you in my training videos, that the project management certification is valuable. In Chuck's case, it was $15,000 worth of value. The person didn't have a lot of experience about the organization. They didn't understand the processes in that organization, but you know what I call that? I call that on-the-job training. They'll teach them all of that. Plus, Chuck's got this new person's got my buddy Chuck to be the arms and legs, right? It would be synonymous as the president and the vice president. The vice president does all the leg work, right? Well, that's Chuck. He's the vice president, and now he's grunting because he didn't get his PMP like I told him to, right? And now he's the second command in charge with all the experience, with all the expertise. So let's just break this thing down. I want to break it down to a very molecular level. This new person came in $15,000 more at about $90,000 a year with the PMP, right? This person took a one-time single investment, maybe $1,500, $2,000, whatever it was, $3,000, whatever they invested to get their project management certification. I'm asking you to invest about $2,000 and about 70 hours of study, all right? One-time investment. And now if we do the math, all right, $15,000 extra dollars in your salary, in your paycheck. If you make one investment, we're talking about something that's going to pay you back 10 times in the first year. All right, $15,000 divided by 12 months, that's about $1,250 a month. We're talking about an instant paycheck bump, an instant bump with one certification. That's the power of project management certification. That's the power of taking the time and doing the work and putting in the study time and investing in a boot camp. That's the power of it. And that's one example. That's one example. I've heard testimonials after stories, after emails about this same thing, but the person they brought in was a consultant and they paid them $140,000. Or the person had 10 to 15 years of experience and they paid them $125,000. For the people who are doing the work, who have been there longer, in the grind, doing the grunt work, and they go bring a PMP in. See, I want to share this with you. Guys, it's instant value. And if you're already doing the work, go ahead and invest in yourself. Get this certification now so you can set yourself up for the next 10 to 15 years. So how do you go about getting it? Well, I want to invite you. September 19th through the 23rd here in the nation's capital, I'm putting on my own PMP boot camp. All right, it's going to be 35 hours. It's going to be full. It's going to be robust. We're going to have a lot of fun. You're going to learn a lot. Your brain will probably hurt by the last day, but you will be prepared for this exam to pass it with flying colors on the first time and really to take your career to the next level. So I'd like to invite you. Go to my website, onechrisdaniel.com. That's ONE, chrisdaniel.com/collaborate. You can find everything about the boot camp and the masterclass that's coming up October 14th and 15th in Atlanta. Whichever one makes the most sense for you and your one-time investment that's going to pay you back time after time again, go ahead and make that move, make that decision, take control of your career, and take control of your life. I'll see you guys in the boot camp.